Hi everyone, welcome back to the Web3 channel. My name is Zach. In this video, we are looking at Microsoft's Minecraft going Web3 with NFT Worlds on Polygon. This was released recently and the Worlds team have tweeted about it. Two developers unaffiliated with Microsoft have built a blockchain layer over Minecraft. Let's go for what's happening here, because this is a very interesting story. This isn't your traditional sort of new studio making a play-to-earn game. Instead, we're looking at an already well-established game being in the Web3 space. And I do actually have a friend who's already doing this as far as has been playing it, and they've been loving it. I haven't myself, but that's beyond the point. The sandbox-style video game Microsoft released back in 2011 is getting a Web3 update thanks to a few developers unaffiliated with Microsoft. NFT Worlds is a project built on third-party Minecraft servers with a Polygon-based overlay. Polygon is an Ethereum sidechain which offers lower gas fees, transaction fees for users. NFT Worlds blockchain layer on Minecraft will allow players to access Web3 features such as an online shop where they can buy items for the Minecraft experience using the World ERC20 token. Some of Minecraft software is open source, meaning that anyone with the right technical knowledge can build upon it. And Microsoft doesn't have an established economy like competitor Roblox, which has a robust virtual marketplace and its own non-crypto digital currency called Robux. NFT Worlds gives players a metaverse experience in an existing game, which is big for Minecraft fans and NFT collectors alike. In-game world, purchasing transactions and the play-to-earn world layer will be rolling out soon, completely frictionless, no gas required to spend or transact world in an NFT world. In this demo video, we built a simple shop, which you can see right here. Okay, so here we have the Minecraft world, where you can see, of course, they're going quite fast with it. It'd be a bit better if they slow down. Are you sure you want to open the following website? So essentially it's a dialogue, and you can click yes. Then it takes you to pay the world token, where you can pay it to a certain address. Then it opens your MetaMask wallet, which you can't see unless I do this, so I'll do. No, you still can't see it. Well, you can kind of see the MetaMask extension there. Pay the world token, and then of course the transaction is going through. So you can see right here it says multiplayer third-party server, and of course that's essentially showing that it's on the Polygon server or the world server. So you can see how that would work. Moving onwards from that though, NFTs are unique blockchain-based tokens that signify ownership over an asset. In the case of NFT Worlds, the NFTs are pieces of virtual land. There are 10,000 different worlds, varying in appearance from snowy tundras to forest islands, etc. The current floor price or lowest price to buy immediately without bidding for a piece of land is 14.5 Ethereum, i.e. 38.15 KUSD. Since Microsoft bought Minecraft developer Mojang for a whopping 2.5 billion USD in 2014, Minecraft's player base has grown. The game had 131 million monthly active users in 2020 and over 141 MAU in 2021. NFT Worlds has seen an uptick in interest as well, reporting that over 26,000 player hours were logged on a test server in a 3-day period. And from January to February this year, the average price for an NFT World suddenly increased by 10 Ethereum after remaining largely stagnant for months. While some might bulk at paying upwards of 40,000 USD for a piece of land or virtual land, competing sandbox essentially often commands much higher prices. Back in December, someone paid 450k, and we know the story most likely essentially to be parallel to Snoop Dogg's property in the sandbox. Compared to the sandbox, whose economy is run by the sand token, NFT World's properties are exponentially bigger. In fact, ArcDev, a co-founder of NFT Worlds, said in a Twitter space on Wednesday that there are concerns about the worlds being so humongously large. Here's a comparison of the playable size of single NFT world versus the sandbox and Decentraland. This is not a joke. If you ever thought about where to build your metaverse, here is where to look at basically. So if you have a look at this, we will of course see the comparison being made, the entire sandbox versus all of Decentraland versus a single NFT world, and it's just it's not even comparable really. Moving onwards, NFT World's co-founder Temp Tranquil added that without some kind of transportation or portal system, a player could just walk across an entire piece of land in the game. When it comes to future developments, the NFT Worlds team wants to make the experience as low gas and frictionless as possible by using an EIP 2771, an interface which can enable cheaper meta transactions on Ethereum. NFT Worlds also wants to create a global auction house of sorts which will function on their online marketplace. The co-founders chose to build on Minecraft because they see Minecraft as a dev-friendly and less strict than competitors like Roblox. Minecraft has a really large, custom, thriving game development system. Microsoft appears to be supportive of metaverse thinking more broadly, as its 68.7 billion USD acquisition of Activision Blizzard, basically they spoke about it. But building a Web3 on top of an existing centralized game owned by a billion-dollar company isn't without its risks, and ArcDev and Temp Tranquil are very well aware, saying that they may get rugged. To prevent this, they maintain close contact with Microsoft reps to make sure they don't violate the end user license agreement at any stage of development, and the EU LA states that no one is allowed to make commercial use of anything we've made or to try to make money of anything we've made, rules which could be applied against NFT worlds in the future. We do work pretty closely with their IP enforcement team. They're in our Discord constantly kind of reviewing our chat, and we have meetings with them. That being said, it's unclear whether Microsoft approves of the project. They're watching us from the sideline. It's not like a formal green light, but I think in their eyes we're the best case scenario for someone using the product. Okay, so let me personally be real here. My guess here, so a little bit disclosure, I used to work at the BBC. Nothing when it comes to the politics or anything like that. I actually used to work on the regional teams, which was doing stuff that you probably never watched it unless you live in the UK, and also a bit of Doctor Who and Sherlock. With that being said, I'm aware at least of how BBC treated IP, which was specifically that people would ask if you could if they could make fan-based websites, for example, of the IP. So say, for example, Doctor Who. The people at BBC could never actually give rights to the Doctor Who fan-based websites. So they kept on emailing BBC and they kept on saying, we can't give you the rights. But what they were kind of hoping for was that they would just make the site and not ask, on the basis that turning a blind eye, basically. Now, I'm not sure if Microsoft would take the same approach here, but this definitely can happen where you don't necessarily ask permission and the company doesn't really care enough. But if you ask permission, then the company has to almost have a responsibility of saying no, right? So I'm not saying that's what NFT world should be doing here, but I'm just giving you a bit of perspective based on my own experience working at the largest media company in the world, right? So with that being said, what are your thoughts? I'd love to hear your take on this. Personally, I think this is looking really interesting, and we're definitely going to cover more of this story when it comes to NFT worlds, because this, I think, is one of the most interesting ways of doing Web3 that I've seen when it comes to play to earn and gaming, because most play to earn games that we see are oftentimes either really well intended but not quite built up correctly, or they're quite literally simply Ponzi schemes. And I say that as a proponent of Web3. We can't ignore it. That being said, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take. This is the Web3 channel, covering everything happening from crypto, NFT, and metaverse news. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next Web3 video.